Welcome back everyone, I'm Slave to the Games, and this is part 7 of the Bloodlines 2 full in-depth explanation series. As with the last one, I'll be going over all clans I can find as in-depth as possible. Literally almost all, if not all, information from this was found on the White Wolf Wiki of fandom, and I greatly appreciate all the work that was put into it once again. Hopefully I have succeeded in improving the mic audio as well. As a disclaimer, most if not all of this will once again be a word-for-word explanation from said fandom, so if you want to read it yourself you can with the link below. For those of you who would rather listen to it, stick around. If anything here is wrong or something is missing, feel free to leave a comment below with a link providing said fact or correction, and thank you all for stopping by. Let's dive right in with the second clan we're going over, and this is the THINBLOODS. For centuries, the Thin-Blooded have been persecuted by elders, Gehenna cults, and other notice that fear their existence because Gehenna prophecies seem to indicate thin-blooded vampires are a sign of the end of times. While in previous centuries the Caitiff bore the brunt of this hatred, the upsurge of the 14th and 15th generation kindred has become a matter of great debate and concern, and has notably resulted in the return of the Office of the Scourge in Camarilla cities. In the modern Knights, while only half of 14th generation vampires are afflicted by the thin blood syndrome, all 15th generation vampires are. Until recently, they were thought to be the final generation, but evidently vampiric blood gradually thickens over the centuries. There are rumors that some vampires of the 16th generation have begun to appear. Thin-blooded vampires generally have great difficulty embracing others, and more strangely, those who do survive the embrace often do not awaken as a vampire until minutes or even hours later. Now, despite Thin-Bloods being definitely weaker than other vampires, they do possess some advantages over them. Many Thin-Blooded vampires are able to learn strange and rare disciplines without training, while others develop their own powers, a feat that's normally impossible for any but the lowest generations. These rare individuals are sometimes called interceptors, which can be explained as a largely archaic term for a vampire credited with the creation of a new discipline. It basically means it's a title that's usually reserved for ancient vampires who spent centuries developing new powers of the blood. Even with the powers they create themselves though, the Thin-Blooded cannot achieve high mastery of disciplines. This not only means that it's harder for Thin-Blooded vampires to learn said disciplines or powers, but they also cannot master any of them, at least while generally speaking. The Thin-Blooded also share an oracular ability that is amplified within groups and grants them knowledge of the plots and deeds of the Methuselahs and the Antediluvians. Naturally, this makes them of great interest to the few who know their secret, but debates rage over the source of their visions and whether they can be trusted. Some believe the visions are memories of things glimpsed during their longer than normal period between death and rebirth as a vampire, while others believe the Thin-Blooded are being used by the Antediluvians to mislead those who would fight them. Many kindred simply want to destroy anyone who could learn their secrets through such gifts, though for their part, the Thin-Blooded rarely understand the significance of what they see. And now to bounce back to what exactly they do have over other vampires. Basically, they are less affected by sunlight, both physically and psychologically. They find it easier to wake during the day, and may survive exposure to dim sunlight unharmed. They can hold down food for longer periods of time, and even digest it as sustenance with a great deal of effort. Their bodies display some signs of true life. Sometimes their hair or nails will grow, or they will feel the beat of their heart. A very small number have even fathered, or more rarely given birth to children. Such offspring are known as dampfires, and their nature is not well understood. Now, honestly guys, this is gonna be the end of this video. I wish there was more, I really do, because I've looked and looked and looked, and I really can't find that much more other than trying to piece together bits and pieces of facts where I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of an explanation on the history of them here. If I do find more, and when I do find more, and feel free, as I mentioned in the beginning, to share any information you know with a link showing that it's actually correct, it's not just something that we're all assuming or putting together. I would love to be able to see it, and maybe even make a part 2 for Thin-Bloods to go over anything I might have missed, or definitely missed, or anything, just so that I can better inform you guys on this. It felt really small in the amount of information I could actually find through the White Wolf Wiki fandom, through the actual wiki, and then through the actual Bloodlines page. Like, I really couldn't find anything that was really that different at all. So this is what we're going to be working with for now. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and then maybe, just maybe, joining the Discord with the link below, chatting with me off hours, etc. There's also a place where you can put information if you don't want to put it on YouTube. You can put information for Bloodlines 2 in there as well. I can then take it and use it in future videos. and then maybe, just maybe, joining the Patreon with the link below as well and becoming a Patreon member. Of course, that's completely optional. I really hope you guys are enjoying, well, the videos, the series itself, and are looking forward to more, because boy, oh boy, do I have a lot more planned, and we are going over every clan. I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm just saying it one more time, every single clan as in-depth as possible. And for the most part, we're going to be using the White Wolf Wikipedia. I'm just saying right now, if you don't already know, it is insanely detailed. All the people who put it together did an incredible job, and I 100% appreciate it. And I can't wait to keep digging in, learning myself, and then being able to teach you guys as well. And if not, just brushing you up on what you may already know. Either way, thank you guys for letting me chat, and I'll catch you guys in my next release or my stream later today.